It is August 24th, 2024. Like, I'm a bit tired right now, but what just came to my mind, is that um, when it comes to black Jews, dealing with past life transgressions coming from the other Jews, it's 2024 now, so that situation it needs to be healed. They have to come to terms with who they are not, and who they have to have understanding of who we are as a people and what we're purpose for on this planet. And they have to come to terms with that we're not bad people. That's the whole perception that they want to throw around. It's like when they hear black, they're always thinking that it's bad, but it's not. Like, we're people who come from Lionsgate, we're actually very good people. We serve people. We work very hard. We travel the world. We're always loving, kind hearted people. We take care of each other. We take care of people. We're very inviting. You know what I mean? We always have something to share. We're not selfish people. You understand me? So it's like, I guess some people, they weren't raised that way. So they have problems when they come around, kind hearted people. You know what I mean? They think that that's a weakness, but it's has to do with our service to God. When we were people who, there are people on this planet that who are they're diehard service, their whole lives diehard service to the Most High. There's even some people, like, even though they do wicked things, they still respect God. They still have God in the back of their mind. They're still always fearing the Lord. You know what I mean? So that whole jealousy factor when it comes to non-Christians, like Satanists and stuff, who are just jealous of God factors, like, come on, man. That's not your business at all. That's not even your business to be jealous of. It's not. You know? You want to be jealous out of something that you're not, and a way of life that you didn't want to live. You didn't choose to live a certain way. You didn't want to be a kind-hearted person. You want to come and steal somebody else's life. God can't carry that. He can't. You know? But anyway, my point is that I respect my ancestors. I respect the ancestry that I came from, and when it deals with the fate of my ancestry back in the day, that's done. This is just a leftover issue dealing with a child generationally that was raised from a racist mother and father, trying to inflict his racial ideals onto someone who's older than him generationally. This is the issue, and it needs to heal itself. All these fake attachments, how your mother sent you out to attach yourself to me, it needs to be healed. You know? Basically, like, the way how I view Justin at this point, I just see him as a waste of time. He's not a type of person to, I can't have people like that around my life. That's just what it is. Like, once you realize, like, oh, that person's a hateful person, and that person this and this and that. Okay, well, if that's how he is, then he just can't hang around us. He can't be my friend. He can't be walking around acting as if like he knows me. He can't be associate himself. You can't even attach yourself to me with witchcraft. You understand me? Because I have full understanding of who you are. You hate black people. This is what it is, Justin. You hate black people. And you want black people's energy. You don't when it comes to God and his purposes, he doesn't see God. He just sees black, and he looks at black people in this weird distorted way of hatred. And that's the type of energy that anybody who is normal, like, who's a normal person who knows how to maintain themselves, for a fact you don't want that type of hatred around you. You don't want it around you. You don't want it in the vicinity. All that hatred, it has to go, man. You're a chaos agent. That's just what it is. But like I said, um, you know, I can heal from this situation, and then just one strategy is to recognize where the hate is coming from and banish it from your life. This is the reason why I'm posting these videos. You know, it's the harsh truth of him offering up the essence of my life as a source. This is what you did. You want to exploit me for my own talents. Eh? You created this whole system of dishonesty, Justin. This is what you did. You have no self-love. That's your problem. There's no confidence when it comes to God with you because you just project out too much hatred. You don't understand me? You're not mature enough to tell a timeline or anything. You carry no weight. You just talk, right? But anyway, this is just about um, I have the right to heal myself generationally from these forms of racial people, and they're not supposed to attach. Racist people are not supposed to attach themselves to bloodlines that they don't like or bloodlines that they're jealous about. That's a part of my healing. He needs to be banished because all he's trying to do is manifest war. You know, people have to pay attention to what people like him are doing. You know what I mean? I have the right to clear my DNA. You understand me? Life is about choices. If that's how he chose to live his life, you're not to walk around in society and lie and act as if you're a part of a community when your whole motive is just trying to you're trying to create war with people. All these secret plots and planning, all because what? You're an uneducated witch. You can't, don't walk around trying to violate anybody's well-being. This is my life work, you understand me? And it's God himself. God himself offered me protection. And I need God to offer me more protection from these wicked people. You understand me? I live a very quiet life. I don't deal with people like you. I don't, Justin. Your dehumanization practices, you know, how you want to exploit me like this. You know what I mean? All the insights is coming from the videos he's posting. I want people to see what's going on. He wants to control my body. He's trying to insert some weird forms of dominance. You know what I mean? Trying to erase someone else's sense of identity. That can't work out. God is a spirit, author of all truth. You understand me? I'm not your I'm not your object to exploit on the internet. You can't be trying to perpetuate this culture of white using my black timelines and my black story. That's a fraud. That's fraud. We don't need him. That's the whole thing. We don't need him. Like, Justin, do you realize, people back in the day, they used you to make money, and that's it. Like, get over your teenage years and move on. He doesn't respect black people. You can tell because, it was Usher that discovered you. Respect what was. If it wasn't for Usher, you would probably be nowhere. I'm telling you the truth. And Usher, he's Haitian. You need to have respect for black people. Have respect for you need to have some gratitude for what was done, what black people did for you, because they didn't have to do it. Anyway, there's a lot of evidence, and it's through the videos, a lot of tangible evidence. It's through the word on YouTube, that dehumanization practice. How they view people. You know what I mean? These are debts. This debt that he piled up, and it deals with human cruelty. This is what it is. Because he has no consciousness, so he wants our consciousness, and then you want to use these slave perspectives. You know what I mean? You can't use a slave perspective and then you want to hold a God perspective while being a Satanist. You can't do that. You can't do that off of someone else's mental. And I don't. You think that black people are supposed to be slaves to you? That's a lie. I'm from the Lionsgate Federation. We're not a slave to anybody. We know how to do our own work. That's why. Some people don't know how to work, but we know how to. We know how to do our own work. I'm not your challenge at all, Justin. I'm not your challenge. Okay? You know who's in my energy a lot? Donald Trump. He's in my energy. And sometimes Obama is in my energy. You don't know who you're messing with. You don't know who I'm really truly connected with. I'm not here to show off, you understand me? But they're there in spirit and truth. Don't play around with God, and don't play around with people's ancestry like this, okay? Certain people are high honor, and that's just what it is. Okay? Justin, you came from the old world, and your thoughts you're trying to manifest even now is old world thinking. You know? You need to learn how to clear out past life oppressions. I'm talking about the oppression that you're trying to instill on me in this lifetime. You're out of order. It needs to be cleared out. I don't need people like you trying to hunt for somebody else's ancestry. If you didn't come from a certain ancestry, just accept the fact that that's just what it is. That's just reality, okay? It's all a facade. It's all dysfunction. You know, I have full understanding that you are my enemy, and I don't care. You need to go away. I see you for what you are. I see you for what you're doing. A whole big collection of a whole bunch of dysfunction, and now it's exposed. Now you're sitting doing ritual work on someone that you're not supposed to be doing ritual work on. You're trying to spread some smear campaign against me, and you want me to struggle because you're jealous of me. That doesn't make any sense. A mother's experience is a mother's experience, and that has nothing to do with you, white boy. You're not supposed to harm. You're not supposed to reject. You're not supposed to diminish. You're not supposed to disrespect or scapegoat off of any mother's life. These are forms of abuse, forms of exploitation. You're trying to use these narratives and experiences for yourself. You can't do that. You're causing too much trouble. They're all jealous manipulation. This is what he's doing. Yo, Justin, you're just doing too much, man. You're doing too much. Like, now people understand that you're jealous because other people have different personalities. But I'm here to tell you that it's something that you're not supposed to be jealous of. You need to go work out that jealousy word. I feel like it needs to be in the DSM book as a mental disorder. Based on, you can use Justin Bieber as an example of how much it needs to go in the DSM book. It's a mental disorder. Jealousy. How you want to be emotional. That's mental. That has to go to DSM book too. He's too repetitive with it. And that's when you know it's a satanic lie. You need to go to mental health. Go deal with that. Not my problem, man. Seriously. Yeah, man. Okay. Let me go make some more coffee and I'm gonna go chill. Okay? I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow morning. Okay? But anyway, yeah. I'm proud of my ancestors. I respect my ancestors. I respect God, you know. But yeah, all this competition and stuff is not true. because we're not in competition with anybody. Everything, when it comes to social media, it's about sharing, you know. But now people are so wicked. Now it has to do, social media has to deal with. There has to be laws when it comes to social media. Media now, there has to be laws. There has to be laws. There has to be protection laws. These type of transgressions and sins and stuff, you know, it's like if you're a Satanist, you have to be true to yourself. You can't hide. You can't hide using a mask, trying to play with the Bible. You're trying to hide against God, playing with a mask like that, Justin. We all see that you are Satanist. You worship Satan. All your perspectives are coming from Satan. All you want to do is sabotage people because you're a Satanist. Do you understand that? You want to plagiarize and talk and act like people. This is what you want to do. We don't care about your narc tactics. You need to shut up, actually. Hey, he needs to shut up. He needs to shut his mouth because he lacks maturity. And we all know the energy comes from me. You're an identity theft. You do not identify with my own gifts. You don't identify with my spiritual gifts. You don't identify with my intellect or my spirit. You understand me? All these messages that you're trying to convey on social media, you understand me? It deals with the magic that you're trying to put out. It just can't work. These are lies. You understand me? Yeah, he needs to just shut up. That's how I feel. If you don't know what you're talking about, just shut up. Don't go on television acting as if like you know shit when you don't have experience. You know what I mean? This is the whole situation of what's going on. You can't carry, that's the point. We can't carry our energy. You want to tamper with people like me, we all see it, but you can't carry our energy. You know, I'm a higher vibration. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh, sick of these clowns, man. You know, I'm sick of them. I have to speak it because it's a part of my healing. You know, I have to talk about this to heal myself. Let it be known. I'm putting the energy out for people to understand in regards to what I accomplished in my past. You know, the future is now. And Justin Bieber, you don't exist. This is the situation. You don't exist. You just did a spell trying to live out my past life. You don't exist. Something that I already accomplished 10 years ago. That's not your accomplishment. You don't exist. You don't know how to heal. You didn't accomplish much, really. You just walking around stealing because you're a liar. And guess what? Because you're a liar and you steal so much, you can't even call judgment on nobody. Okay? Because he's a retard, that's why. This is all past life bullshit, you know. And he has to suffer. That's just what it is. If you put this type of energy on somebody else's soul, on somebody else's spirit, especially a person like me that actually likes to work and serve society, you understand me? You are the one that has to suffer in this lifetime, Justin. He needs to feel what poverty is. Since you've been playing it out for so long, you need to play it out. I can take back rightfully what was stolen from me, and you can play out this poverty, fake ass sociopathic mindset you've been trying to play out on social media, because you know it was a lie. But now you can live it. You can have that sin while I can have back my millions of dollars, right? And I can live within the means of my Akashic records that you stole, because I'm the one that has that energy, and I'm the only person that can actually do that work. You can't accomplish that work, and that's the reason why I need the money back, because I need the money back to fulfill the resources. I need the resources to do the work, Justin. You can't do it. You're playing with illusions. That's done. God can't take your illusions seriously. That's just the reality of it. At the end of the day, God wants work to be accomplished, and he wants people who are around that can actually fulfill something. Not sit around and be jealous and be plotting and planning like some weak remedial, like as if like you never Hey, did you even finish high school? Huh? Did you? I don't think he did. You can't lie. Stop lying to society and stop lying to yourself. You understand me? The script has already been written out. You can't carry somebody. You can't carry me. You're not creative at all. How do you want people to feel bad off of something that you stole? No way, man. No way. No way. I need my money back. That's Lionsgate money. My body, my face, my structure, the work that I do, it fits the scope of California, and something this is something that you don't fit. You're doing witchcraft, you don't fit. It was something that you were dreaming about, but the reality of it is that you just don't fit and you don't know how to change. The universe is tired of your illusions, you know? You know that? You know that the Most High and the universe wants you off of my timeline? You know that, Justin? That the universe doesn't want someone like me to suffer because I'm an actual person that actually likes to do work. I like to work. You know that? I like working. The universe is tired of people like you trying to open up other people's Akashic records and trying to use that against them. There's no work being accomplished. It's you trying to instill war. And like I said before, it's emotional trauma triggering. I don't need that. I'm too grown for that. You get that shit. Yo, I don't need that in my life. I'm done with that. I healed from that a long time ago. I'm well aware of what these people are doing. That's why I have to let it be known. I have to speak it out with my mouth. Let it be known. You guys need to go away. I'm a black Jew. You don't have black Jewish perspectives, and you don't have perspectives coming from Ham. So knowing those two truths, don't fight me over my own truth. You understand me? It's about all this fake magic, all the dirt off of other people that you're trying to play around with. You're irrelevant. You don't exist. You don't exist. It's 2024. You don't exist, Justin. That's why you're trying to backtrack and say, well, maybe I can use what she did 10 years ago. You're stupid. You don't exist. That's done. You can't use that. You don't have the DNA. You can't live off my energy. Sorry. Not sorry. There's no order in you. Eh? You sitting there trying to jump timelines again? No way. I can't have you on social media trying to play out to be somebody else's child. You can't do that. Eh? Imagine you came to California because all you want to do is teach hate. That's what you're trying to do? You know how much there's so much love here in this city that people don't need your hatred, you know. The black people here don't need your hatred, Justin. I know how to respect these people because I identify with them. That's something that you don't need, you don't understand. You don't understand because you're not us. Understand these factors. I understand the fact that you're an entity on assignment and that you're trying to block good people, God's people, from doing their own godly assignments. I understand that factor. I understand that you're not contracted to me in any way, in any shape or any form. I understand that. That you're not a part of my soul tribe. I understand that factor. I understand that you're crazy and you have mental illnesses and you can't heal yourself. I understand that factor, Justin. Oh, Lord. Yeah, man, these people they're demonic and they want to abuse power, you know. And at the end of the day, I have already accomplished my journey and that's just what it is. You understand me? You can't have my ancestors' prayers for the last 10 years. It's just a no. And it's because when you think back from the 90s, based on our parents, what they built up, it all built up that led to the next generation being able to benefit from what our parents accomplished, right, Justin? So if you never accomplish anything, then what are you trying to hang on to? You can't take what someone else's parents accomplished. That makes you a thief, doesn't it? You didn't come through. You didn't come from our journey. You didn't come through that. You didn't do any work. Is you trying to hop around like an animal? You understand me? You can't claim us. That's just it's an unfortunate event. You can't do that. Hey, you can't take perspectives coming out of the lion's den. You didn't come from that type of blood. You need to. The only truth that you can walk in is your own truth. That's all it is. You're evil, and you know for a fact that you made it all up. That's just what it is. And all you talk about is a world of hate because you're possessed. You want a body swap with people. You want a destiny swap with people because you're a funky ass person. You understand me? And no, you can't block other people from being protected because the Most High protects us. Do you understand me? That's the difference between me and you. The Most High protects people like me because we do work. You don't work. It's him and his dark ass energy trying to creep in. But we see you. You went and joined these little fake ass groups and shit, taking fake ass oaths and shit that don't make no goddamn sense. Huh? You doing black magic on other people, right? Because all you're trying to project out is a whole bunch of darkness, right, Justin? Because that's what you came from, right? And then you want to sit around and be jealous of other people's light because you have nothing in you. You're empty inside. I keep saying all the time, look how he's body jumping, eh? All the energy manipulation and spell work. Look at it. Look how he violates people. Look how you're trying to swap destinies with people, eh? People see it. People see your resume, Justin. They see it. They see how you're a cheater, how you want to cheat, how you want to walk through someone else's Akashic records from the past. You have no soul contract with us. You understand me? People see how you're trying to slow people down. People see it. People see how you're a thief. There's no truth in you. People see the work that you're trying to put out, how it's all fake. They see it now. They see how you want to dominate someone else's mind. You want to create all these mental conflicts. They see it. They see how you're just all over the place. They see it. They see how much of your jealous, nasty spirit that you are. People see how much you lied. You understand me? People see that you don't have holy blood. That all you're trying to do is walk around and take from people and ruin things. People see for a fact there's no strength in your blood. People see it. People see you don't have holy blood. They see it. They see that you're a fool. They see for a fact you're committing all these heinous acts against people. And that you're actually, Justin, your lineage doesn't exist, you know. It doesn't. You know, if you open up the Bible and you read the book of Hosea, it's a really small book, you know. Everyone knows the story. It's about some prostitute, and then the prostitute found a man later on. That's just what it was. You know what I mean? But it's a very small book. And then what came after the book? A whole bunch of judgment. Eh? It's time for you to be judged. Be honest with yourself. You attack divine. And you attack divine people. And you don't have any contracts with divine people. You know that for a fact. That's why you're sitting around doing all these witchcraft against people, right? That's why you're doing it. Nobody cares about your assignment. That's done. I have full understanding that you have racial issues when it comes to your mental blood, and you need to work out that mentalism with mental professionals. Because I can't make peace with racism. It's something that you just stay away from. You understand me? And you trying to dominate other people's households, that can't work out. You can't take work that we accomplished in the past. You know what I mean? You're a wanderer. That's all you are. Walking to and fro. The Bible talks about it. Those wanderers that like to walk to and fro, trying to interfere with people. Eh? He doesn't know his head from his foot. Hey, you're just all over the place, just wandering all over the place, just trying to attach yourself to anything, right? That's what you're doing, right? Because you want a destiny swap with people so badly, right? You want to switch people's thoughts? You're out of order. There is no order in you. He's not in any form of order. Honest to God, he's ingenuine. That's all you are. Oh God. I have to talk about this because all this witchcraft, back in the day, like there used to be people used to do it, but they never used to succeed. You understand me? Because in the end, the more and more they try to build up and build up off of witchcraft, God has to take that away from them. All the witchcraft they try to build, I'm talking about you, Justin. All this witchcraft that you try to build against me, trying to build off my energy and build off my name, God has to take it away. It's not a joke. It's not something to play around with. You're not supposed to do these things in a lifetime. In this lifetime, I have very important work to do, and it's you trying to get in my way. Who told you to be in competition with a black Jew? Knowing that we hold our own distinction, we hold it in spirit and in truth. When it comes to duality, when it comes to Metatron, we hold our own perspective. The black and white perspective is two. It's not about one. It's about two. It's about that unknown out of black. And just because you discovered one, Justin, you want to cover yourself in something that a black person is supposed to represent in their own Jewish right? Never, man. Never in this life, Justin. You can't market yourself as a black Jew. That's out of bounds, man. You cross boundaries. You tampering too much with the Most High, man. I'm telling you the truth. You're not of stock. That's the problem. Make it clear. When it comes to black Jewish stock, you are not of stock. Do you understand? Oh my God. I need to go chill, man. I need to go chill. You know what I mean? I have to speak these things. This is what it is. Because these people refuse to talk, and then they refuse to let it go. These fake timelines that they just keep on projecting onto society. And now he's using YouTube to do it. So I have to talk about it on YouTube. Because this is a war tactic that he's trying to use. He's trying to use YouTube as a political tactic to attack a black Jew. And that's what makes you even more low. YouTube is supposed to be, it's a positive experience. You understand me? You trying to channel yourself a certain way. It was never true, Justin. It was never true. You lied too much, man. He lied so much. You don't understand. It's not your ideas. That's just what it is. Right? The guy, he lied. It's not his ideas. And people have their own lives. They have their own families. That's why everybody, they come from a certain heritage, a different lineage. And what's associated with those lineages is never the same. Everybody had different perspectives coming out of their families and their bloodlines. You understand me? It's too much, what they call it? Psychic smog. Too much karmic interference when it comes to somebody, being able to hold their perspective and being clear as an individual, all this evidence that's being built up against him, all these things, all these missing perspective when it comes to the Black Jewish Federation, out of God, out of the tribe of Judah. It's all missing when it comes to Hollywood. And people have to let it be known that we're not bad people. We serve. We just have stronger DNA. Have you ever seen a lion? You see the strength that comes out of a lion? Yes, there are people who have that perspective in them. That's the way God created us to be. We have the strength of a lion. You don't have that, Justin. God didn't make you that way, Justin. You're not a part of any type of legendary process when it comes to the Most High and his people. When you look back, this has to deal with situations coming back from the 1950s, during war times and stuff. They can't get over wars from the 1950s. Something really psychologically wrong with their head. There's too many mental health resources out there for people not to come to terms with healing their own selves and heal themselves generationally too. Especially trying to interfere with people who already have firm understanding of who these people are spiritually and what they're about. Knowing that we already put in work to heal yourself. You can't be sitting around trying to backtrack on other people's lives, Justin. You can't be doing that. It's about groups. You understand me? It's about groups. You cannot attack us. You guys do stupid things in this lifetime because you don't have, it's just not in your spirit to act right. You weren't raised properly. This is the issue of it. All these forms of infighting and stuff, nah, that's you, Justin. I know how to be myself. You don't know how to stick to yourself, and it's about you trying to be all up in my business. That's a big problem, man. You're a bunch of old witches. Okay? Why don't you go sacrifice yourself? Stop trying to confuse people. Okay? Now people can identify you as being a fake. And now people can identify you because this is all he wants to do is stress people out because he's toxic. This is the situation about it. And these are the games and the gossip that he wants to play. And it has to return to sender because you are ratchet and you're messy as hell. And you want to be all sneaky and shit. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. My generation, we're healed. We're into the work of healing, and we can't help people like you, Justin. We can't. People with these drug issues and all this stuff, you stick to yourself. That's you and your ancestors. That's you and your ancestors that can't clean up their problems, and that's just what it is. Leave it alone. If you can't heal yourself, you have to stay away from other people because we have other things. You're not gonna sit around and be a threat to me in any way whatsoever. And people are not to take you seriously. You want to sit around and fight a woman over her life? You must be a misogynist. But knowing that's how you flex, right? That's how you roll, right? Why should you be my problem? You're a person that's not supposed to attach yourself to me. Knowing for a fact that you're a misogynist. Knowing that you have a problem with women. It's clear as day. You're a drug addict and an alcoholic. You have a problem with women. You act out of mental illness. I just want you out of my life, and I can't hide it. I can't hide it, Justin. No discriminations. I don't need people around me trying to discriminate against my life. That's done. That's old information. We don't need that. Oh, Lord. My God. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't, when I was in Canada, they always